Welcome to Power Rangers. I know this game extremely well. It's one of the ones I had when I was a kid. I don't need this manual. I'm gonna read it anyway real quick, but I like this game okay. It's not too bad at all. It's interesting. It's not gonna have worse than the SNES in the title when I upload this one to YouTube, I'll tell you that. Hey YouTube, how you doing? The functional difference between these characters, as far as I remember, is purely stylistic. They do have different like animations and stuff, but I don't feel like they. I think one of them has the bow, and that's the main difference. Otherwise, they're pretty damn similar. That it's a beat 'em up. They're not wildly different. They do have different moves and stuff, but you'll be able to win with any of them just fine. And they only have different weapons when they're in their Power Ranger suit, which is only half of the time. And you can play each of them for each stage. You can just cycle through them. When close to a putty, keep attacking while standing still to activate each ranger's devastating special attack. So not super complicated here. You can backflip, you have dino bombs. You can backflip off of them. I'm gonna try to do that. Wall jumps. These are the kind of things I wouldn't remember, but it would just happen when I go through it. Uh-huh. I like these fights here, these big fights. This is where the game really is unique for a beat 'em up. And I bet every single Power Rangers game does this. Why? How could they not? You turn into the big Megazord and you beat the shit out of a monster who's way too big. It's a much more fighting game style part at that point. Okay. This is, despite this being here, I'm pretty sure the Green Ranger is not in this game in any capacity. He had his bad guy arc on the show, and then they were done with him as a villain, but I think that's in the next game, if anything. Let's play. Four-letter passwords are nice. Look at that cool-ass coin, man. Governments around the world really messed up when they don't give us dinosaur coins. They give us some dumb bullshit with some guy's face on it. Thanks. Thanks, Rome. I think it's your fault, probably. What did they do to this guy? The music is insanely good in this game. Eh. It's almost like a parody of what they've done to this guy. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. He's got Kunio's quad punch. Man. He's got that Street Fighter 2 Blitz. .100 normal punches. As a regular guy with a big wooden sign on his chest, we have no special moves at all aside from standing here and blasting him with the punches. We'll get our powers in a second here. Our backflip thing. So now we have an assortment of grabs and stuff that are fine for a beat 'em up. This game has more beat 'em up stuff than a lot of them do. It's like your medium to slightly above average beat 'em up in terms of what you can do. One thing I remember is you can get HP ups and you can extend beyond the bar. If you're really good at this, you can not only 1cc this game, you can do it without taking damage at all if you feel like it. It's pretty damn easy. They don't have a lot of enemy variety. These guys are most of it. I feel like they get ranged attacks at some point, but they don't really compete with what you're doing at all. The boss maybe can. Anyway, I think there's 5 or 6 stages, so there's time to play each ranger. If you even want to. You don't have to, though. You can do whatever you want. Hold on, this truck sucks. The only hard part of this game is almost certainly the boss fights, where you're big. I wouldn't even say the boss fights where you're just fighting the boss. Just when you actually Megazord up, that's when it actually might be challenging at all. Oh. Hey, thank you. I'm glad he's not nerdy in his suit. He's learned how to be a hero just because he put this on. Hey. Triceratops' favorite thing. Ice. In the Land Before Time, the Triceratops names are Trixie, Sarah, and Topsy, and they have another one. I don't remember what that one's name is. But that's a pretty funny joke, right? Hey, I'm out of bombs. Oh, I only got the one. Oof. Come here. Anyway, we have almost as much health as we started with, so you can imagine how little of a struggle this game is. This might be one of the easiest games on the system. It's not even co-op though, and that's, I don't think that bothered me at the time, but it bothers me now. Like this not being co-op is really, that's where it's really lacking. I can think of like 10 beat 'em ups off the top of my head on this console that are. I want to try the bow. They all die in one hit, unless they're a specific color that does not. It's well animated. I don't know. It's just alright. I definitely played this one a lot, so I have to set aside that I'm super familiar with it. It's been a long time since I played it though. It's just the one that I had. I think if I was given the choice and I saw Final Fight or something, I would have chose that. They do things with the stage eventually, like these barrels are just the start of actual platforming happens at some point. And I feel like this game is capable of it to some degree, so it's fine. It works out okay. Oops. This guy's raining from the sky, dying in one hit each. We can use the bow as an incredibly long-range weapon, or even longer range, but doing less damage, if I feel like it, by holding up and attacking. As you can see, this is not actually worth using, but hey, it's something, right? I don't think she's the only range attack. I can't remember what the other one... There's one more person I think who has one. I don't remember which one it is. Maybe the axe shoots if you feel like it. Something like that. It does similarly incredibly bad damage. These dudes with shields just take 20 hits and they don't do anything else. I don't know if they even attack. I think they do put their shield down and attack sometimes. Long stage. I think that's a bomb, and I was supposed to have used... Like, I can only carry one, I think. So I should have used it earlier, but why, right? but I could have. Gotta do a little wall jump here. And this is what I'm talking about. This game should be doing more of this stuff, because it actually works okay. The beat 'em up is the boring part, honestly. This might be the most platform-intensive level in the game, though. I don't think they do a lot of this after this. Pretty slow. Oh, it's got a weapon. Is that also made out of like clay? Is it like a Nerf mace? He's got a soft flail. Oh yeah, we got extreme HP ups. What's this guy's name? Oh, he's gonna orb me. Oh, okay, he throws it with that thing. The whack-a-mole boss has appeared. Okay. I think we can probably skip a level or two here. We're not going to see much difference on these. I'll do a little bit of Area 3, and then we're going to warp with passwords to the actual in-game stuff. Obviously the Power Ranger suits are easier to play with because they're just stronger, but anything unique about them disappears as soon as you put on that suit. They truly are made out of clay and have no mind in this game, and it shows. Meat. Wonder why health packs disappeared. I just want to get to my suit and see what the next boss looks like. I do not remember any of them. As I fought the teleporting gnome guy, orc, or whatever he was, I remember dealing with that, but like, there was never any risk of losing, so it's super forgettable. Zelda boss. Nope, he just has an overhead swing. Somebody has a gun. I don't remember who it is. Maybe the sword shoots? I don't know. Oh well. I want to do the move where we bounce off of them for no reason, but I'd do that again. Yeah. You have to press kick, and then as soon as you kick them, you immediately... Bah. Anyway, you kick them, and then as soon as you do, you jump, and you get this weird backflip for some reason. Let's check out, I guess, a game over screen on Turbo. We'll never see it otherwise. And while that happens, I'm gonna check the passwords. Alright, okay, we have too many lives. Never mind, we'll never see it. It's fine. There are passwords for the 5 levels, and then there's passwords for the Megazord fights. Looks like. Which is 3 fights in a row. We can just do those, as far as I'm concerned. So we have this charge bar that sets a move up. Is he on player 2? No, he's just chilling. Wonder why. Let me make sure player 2 isn't bound up. He is, I think, on player 2. Yeah, okay, that's what this is. Let me try a different password. Okay, so they have 3-player versus player codes. I don't know that they actually have a level select for the final bosses. That's only for 2-player mode, which is just hidden in the game. It's not even a thing. Interesting. We have to do level 5, it looks like. Alright, this is wrong. Let's see. No, maybe this is it. Maybe you can skip. Okay, we can skip level 5. This is after all the regular guys are beat. Stereo sound probably would do something in some games. Alright, fighting these doofuses. We can't really do much when our charge bar is still working at all. It's a fighting game now. We have our crappy shot, which we never should use, honestly. Just never. They also have the same thing, and you can't see what their moves are, but they are always the same. So you just prepare for that when they use them. I feel like the trick here is the level 3 shot is just really good. It's a downward shot though, unfortunately I missed. It's too bad that this doesn't happen to every boss in the game. It's pretty far in. Either you beat this whole thing or you didn't see this at all. I'm gonna beat him with the final strike here. Oh wow, what a jerk! There's 2 more fights. One of them's on the moon. Or maybe both of them are on the moon. Alright. I might be wrong, this might be the last fight. I remember the moon though. I feel like there's a second fight after this with Zed maybe. Or somebody like him. One of those 3 main characters, I think. I can't really remember. Look at the strength on that upward swing, damn. It uses power meter. Holy shit. Alright, he blocks this and gets a full heal. That's what happens. And he looks extremely similar. nice kick. Honestly, what I said is wrong. It seems like the only thing to do is let that thing charge up to full and just keep on using the separate attack in the meantime. Let's play more defensive now, I guess, since we don't really take chip damage and I can just charge and blast them. We take extremely small damage from his charge shots that he likes to spam. Oh, he's got a counter for my air jump. Let's just back it up, actually. I mean, the solution here is to just not go in, unfortunately. Use range. He's hard to deal with. I don't have a way to stop him jump kicking. It's one of the worst Earths I've ever seen. I remember the animations at the end of the game. I just wanted to see them again. There's a car with the fellas in it, and then there's like a dancing scene. Bulk and Skull are there for some reason. Nobody buckles up in the 90s. The house breakfast. Yeah, why is Billy so unhappy all the time? Okay, well, there's the juice bar. Yeah, unfortunate art on Zack. Good animations, though. That's what I remember mostly. Okay. Fun? It's alright. It's medium. Unique ideas? It's where it's a little weak. The Megazord fights being the good part, I think. Controls are fine to a little bit better than normal. The appearance is pretty damn good. The sounds fine, but not like super exciting. The music is great. Fascinating? Not really. Approachable, it's easy as balls. It's the easiest game of all time. It's a player only in the end when it tries to double shot you with the Dracula fight, but even then, that's not really a big deal. That guy's just a little bit meaner than he probably should be, I don't know. Considering how easy the rest of the game is, doesn't really match. Missed the demon in the sky. I think that's a hard mode cheat that they just gave me there. I'm not sure how you use it, but... Oh, you know what? Those are the co-op player versus mode passwords. That's what those are. They don't even tell you what they are, but that's what they are. I used one of those for sure, so... If you wanted to play the Megazord versus the level 6 boss, or the upgraded version of him, or the boss... yeah, so... Those three, you can just Megazord versus the other guy. Not super exciting. Limited enemy types. Who mostly chill and stand around. Alright. Oh, this one's alright. I think, but I like it more than Super Turrican. I think I do. Not Super Turrican 2, though. And yeah, that's true anyway on my star counter. I think I probably do like Stunt Race Effects and Psycho Dream better. This one's getting a lot of points for just being approachable, but it's just like... only because it's so simple. I think I'm giving it too many points for that, honestly. Power Rangers.